Hey everybody, and welcome to Charisma Mod, a comedy live stream featuring your favorite comedians playing Dungeons & Dragons. If this is your first time joining us, fear not. We're going to do a little recap before the show, and you can also find all of our past episodes on our YouTube channel. We also have a short recap video of the first 4 episodes, so you don't have to watch 10 hours of gameplay, which is honestly like 5 hours of us figuring shit out. In order to catch up. So spare yourselves a bit of that, and no problem hopping in and watching from here. We won't leave you behind, we promise. Just a quick reminder, Charisma Mod airs every 2 weeks, Monday nights at 7:30 p.m. on YouTube and Twitch. And also, beginning next week, we're also going to be airing on Glad Day TV. So be sure to check us out however you like. Glad Day is putting out some incredible content. Quick reminder, don't forget to subscribe here. Yes. Subscribe to our channel to be notified of upcoming shows and other content. Also, when you subscribe to our channel, we'll enter your name into a draw for a chance to win a bunch of cool stuff from Comic Sans Productions and our sponsors, Stormcrow Manor and Howl and Roar Records. We've got a great show for you today. On our last episode, things were a little intense near the end. So we're just going to jump over to our GM extraordinaire for a quick recap. Stella Saint, everybody. And there we are. Hi, Stella.
Good evening. Hi, everybody. My name is Stella, and I'm the GM for Charisma Mod. Here's a quick recap of where we are. So our mighty band of adventurers and wanderers actually just started to come together yesterday in game time, if you can believe it. They all went to their friend Maeve's bar opening at the brand new Wizard's Tower, and they were sort of encouraged to go into the basement when they heard some noises down there, and they came across some enlarged creepy crawlers, some enlarged rats, an enlarged centipede, and they actually made quick work of that. They their first adventure together, and they slew/slayed. We fought about what the right word is. I'm gonna move on. Those creepy crawlers in the basement. After that, they sort of like enjoyed the rest of the party. A lot of the townsfolk from around the Tricorn came in to visit Maeve's opening. But in the meantime, our adventures were getting a little bit suspicious of like what these goings on were happening. Why was there enlarged creepy crawlers in the basement? And then mid-party, Yodel Brownfarthing, a half-elf messenger, came in with a message from Maeve, the bar owner's partner, called Taruth, who's a dragonborn who works at the mines nearby. And the message said something along the lines of, I need your help. There's some sort of chaos going down at the mines. It seems like there's a sleeping sickness of sorts going on, and the miners are basically, we're not able to wake them. They're having all these strange symptoms. Can you help me out? So Maeve told our merry band of adventurers, and they decided to sort of look into it. In the meantime, at this party, Mayor Kellen Knackle came in, and the adventurers were a little bit suspicious of this mayor as well, and had a bit of a talk with him. Particularly suspicious was a point where one of our bards, Scrimmy, played a song, and Mayor Knackle looked very upset and said something along the lines of that would have been his favorite. And he rushed off without having much to say about the mysteries in the mines. So then our merry band went to the library, because that's where we all go for information, where they met the half-orc Volta, and found out that the Wizard's Tower, true to its name, was built on the site of an old Wizard's Tower. And a Wizard's Tower, in fact, they found that this wizard dabbled in necromancy. They read a little bit about necromancy, and they decided to get their butts in gear and head off to the mines. They teamed up with Raya, the shipwright from the dock, and rowed their ship north to the mines. On the way, they ran into a couple of really creepy specters, but were really lucky and able to fight those off. Once they landed, they all started doing an evening's watch. At that point, they, during their evening watch, ran into this bird fellow called Jessie Chris. And then at some point in the night, they were again accosted by 5 skeletons. They did all right, and they all survived, but one of their members was in fact knocked out. But they managed to get Yodel back on his feet, and they all took a night's rest. And that's where we find our adventurers now. It's around noon the next day. Our new friend Jessie Chris, the bird type character, has awoken and doesn't feel great about his night's sleep, and we're not too sure why. Our friend Yodel has also had a horrible night, but our wizard friend has actually used a bead of restoration on him. And that's where we pick up. Adventurers, what do we do now?
Okay.
Well, I'd like to say I felt like I've been brought back from the brink of a really lousy Saturday night where everything went awry. I want to thank whomever it was that saved my britches.
It was me.
that?
I will take the credit for that gladly.
High five, good sir.
Wait.
We'll get better. It's a
Absolutely.
work in progress.
Can Yodel and Jessie describe how they're feeling in words?
Let me say, as the voice of God, that Yodel actually feels okay. Yodel's fine, actually. He had really bad dreams, which we can talk about if Yodel feels so moved to. Jessie doesn't feel great. And on that note, Jessie, I'm going to need you to take 1 point off of your maximum hit points. And, maybe Jessie has other stories to tell you as well. But the two of them both had
don't I?
really bad dreams. Yodel feels fine now. Jessie still feels shaken.
Shaken and hit point weakened.
Shaken and stirred.
Mm.
Jesse, you're normally
Oh, me, oh my. I can't
eloquent.
believe how scared I was in my dreams. It
Go
was
on.
like my Meemaw was at my door rapping and I just could not get to it. And when I did, there was this small little presence. I could not believe it. It made me sound Scottish for half a second. Oh, I just can't rid myself of these feelings, everyone. This is just, I have to take a minute to pray. I definitely do have to take a minute to pray because it's as if someone has walked over my grave and I'm not even dead.
So Jessie had this dream where he was, as he says, at the door and trying to call out to his Mima, and he can't seem to get any answer. And he turns around, and behind him, all he sees are 2 legs walking towards him. 2 dark, shadowy legs that seem to sort of glisten in the heat, send off sparks, and they're just walking ever closer. And he can't get through the door, and he can't get away from these legs marching towards him.
Oh, it's an unruly feeling watching these legs cometh towards me.
Just for my own visualization, where do the legs end? Like,
You can sort of only see up to the thighs.
okay.
Yeah.
One of them's being naughty. I can see a
I
little
didn't show my feet there for the record.
kneecap.
What if the cure to your ailments?
Anyone? Cover that stuff up.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear. Well, I could only hear one person at a time. What was it that you said, Jessie Chris?
I was just saying, I just could not believe that I could see such a ghastly thing, especially since they were being so lecherous.
So sorry, this is legs with no body, right?
All sort of, it seems like the rest of whatever this body is just in a fog. The only thing that is clear is these legs, these dark, shadowy legs in sort of boots that feel like they're soldiers' boots. They're like heavy boots walking towards you, but they also look like, when you look sort of at pavement on a hot day, how it sort of wavers and glistens.
Mm.
These legs are doing that.
Reminds me of eating a young rat that's
Just like that, but legs.
it's been
Yeah,
twisted
okay.
over a fire.
Can you describe
legs
the
without-
weight of the
So
legs?
what does that mean?
Maybe it's a sign we should get to walking.
I think we should depart immediately.
Yodel, do
Legs
you
without
care
a body.
to,
That sounds like a song. I'm going to write that down.
Yodel, do you care to talk about your dream?
My dream. If I'm correct, and if I remember correctly, this is the dream and where my worst ever thing happened to me. And that was when I was but a wee lad of barely 90 or 91 years old. Still fresh out of what the little elves went up higher in the tree. So it was the higher school. It wasn't the basic school. It was like a high school, a little bit higher up the tree, elves tree. I fell in love for the first time, but unfortunately, it was not to pass for my elven troop. Was tearing me from her bosom, and we had to part ways, and it was a terrible, sad goodbye. That's what I dreamt of. I dreamt of that worst memory, which, just to give you a little bit of flavor on that was the pits.
So as you dream about being torn from the bosom of your young love, you actually see walking away from your love, but you're walking towards, and these legs, these dark legs clad in what seems like, I don't know, leather, tough boots, wavering in heat, just walking towards you as you walk away.
That sounds hot and scary.
So that was not a great night for the two of them, but everyone is well rested, so to speak. But everyone has had their long rest and is full up on hit points, is full up on all their spells and everything, except for Jessie, who for some reason just feels much weaker today. So you have one less max hit point. It's around noon. It's actually a beautiful day. You're, a few hundred meters from the docks. Rhea's long gone. And you're ready to face the day. What would you like to do?
Let's face that day, baby.
Let's face the day. It's nothing to start off a day quite like facing your impending mortality with a set of horrifying, blazing legs.
Well,
Boy,
the
that
Lord light leadeth the way.
That sounds scary. I'll play a merry tune on my bagpipe while we set off on our little journey here. Is there a path?
Okay, so you look ahead of
Gotta
you.
walk a little bit.
There is a path. There is basically a footpath. You're in a very, very dense forest, and ahead of you there's a path. It's just a walking path. So it's like, when you go through like the woods, but there's like many people have walked the same path before. There is a path, and of this, that goes to the mine. There's nothing paved or anything, but many people have walked from these docks to the mine. So there's a walking path going.
Worn path.
Yeah,
it's worn. Yes.
Yeah, it's well worn. If anybody would like to have another little bit of a look around where you are, go ahead and roll a perception check.
Yeah, I want to know where I am.
Yeah, that's kind of a cue. So I'm going to take it.
Perception, I got an 18.
Oh, I can see what you roll too.
Wait.
I got a 22 total.
Oh, whoa, what? Okay, we'll come back to that. But wow, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Who
So
got a 20?
I can't see anything. I can't see shit. I got a 5, but I can see what other people get now.
You're really still distracted by your breakfast. It's a surprisingly good breakfast, and you're just like not ready to start looking around yet, Timur. Who said they got a 22?
That's real life.
Screamy got a 22.
Okay, Scrimmy is ready to go. He's not feeling these, like, as a bard, you can sense like That's some bad dreaming. That's some bad story shit. Let's get out of here. You start looking around. And there's this well-worn path, beautiful forest, very dense. All kinds of animals and stuff for sure live in this forest. But you notice right away, off to your left, maybe 50 paces away, there's a clearing. And it's a very obvious clearing. Somebody has for sure taken down the trees here or something because it's out of place. And it's actually ringed by logs. Somebody has sort of like put these logs down in a semi kind of circular fashion, not a semicircle, an actual circle fashion. And it's, 50 paces away to your left, to the west.
Who's got the best stealth? Let's send somebody stealthily in.
I was gonna do an Arcana check.
You want to do an Arcana check?
Is that would be helpful, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ooh.
Okay, I got a 16 plus 4, so 20.
With a 20, you sense like a vague amount of magic in this clearing, in sort of the center of the clearing. It doesn't feel threatening, but you think that there's a vague amount of magic in this clearing.
Okay.
Getting a whiff of magic.
Yeah.
I have no other option but to be satisfied with that result.
Fine-scented magic.
Kind of par for the course for my turn.
Non-threatening magic. Maybe there's some magical brunch, like a bowl of cereal or something we can conjure up in there.
I like your optimism.
Yes.
We've got it all.
I rolled a 3, but does my character sense like the sense undead thing? Does that work?
Yeah, you can go ahead. You can actually just go ahead. I won't make you use a spell right now, but because you're a paladin, I'll have you roll a perception check, and we'll use it as a sort of just perceiving any undead in the area.
Okay, do you want to use the one I just did or a new one just because it's
Roll a new one.
Okay. Ooh, it's a 13, everyone.
13 total. You don't immediately sense any undead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't immediately.
Unless you can use your spell because you have a divinity, right?
Divinity spell, yeah.
So if you want to use your spell, you can, and then you can know for sure. But as a sort of like sensing the vibes.
I'll take the hint. I'll take the hint. Let's try it.
Okay. So you use your, what's it called?
It is called Divine Sense, right?
Divine Sense. Okay. Yeah. So you use one of those.
Okay.
You detect good and evil.
Mm.
Celestial, fiend, or undead. Okay. Within 60 feet.
That is not behind the total cover. You can use this feature 3 times per long rest, so I used 1.
Yeah. There is no undead within 60 feet.
Good. I've had my fill of those after
But
last
no
night.
good or evil?
Okay.
No evil. I mean, there's good. There's all you guys. You're all technically your alignment is good, right? Or
I like to
some
consider myself morally gray.
neutral. It's fine. Okay, so you sense a few goods from your friends, a few neutrals, but no.
You people are a mixed bunch.
No pure evil, no undead within 60 feet. So, yeah, Scrimmy has sort of seen this clearing. You sense vague magic from it, nothing too alarming. What do you want to do?
Do you guys just want to walk in or send somebody stealthily forward to investigate?
I am really paranoid, having just woken from the dead.
Right.
So I would like to, can I do a specific perception myself? You did one as a group.
Do you want to go closer? Because you've sort of done what you could from where you are. But if you want to approach, you can.
I would like to approach.
Okay.
Tippy-toe-ish.
Okay. So first of all, if you're being quiet about it, we'll roll a stealth check. Just Yodel's going, or is anybody else going with him?
I mean, I guess I'm gonna have to go. He just died.
I'm shaking, but I should go with him with my shield.
I'm not great at stealth, so I'm gonna hang back.
Okay.
All we need is one person with good stealth to
I have
maximize our...
+3 stealth, so I'll go with him.
Okay. Whoever decides to go, you're walking up about 50 feet. Roll a stealth check. The other few are staying behind at camp.
See, now I can't have Scrimmy chirping. I'm saying I never do things first. I want everyone to remember this.
I never said that.
Oh, no.
I got a
what's your
19
stealth?
and you got a 15.
That's right.
So it's all together, it's 19. So I have the higher one.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, Jesse, did you go forward?
I will move forward with it.
Okay. Roll a stealth.
A 6. That's terrible. I had +3. That's pretty good.
So,
clap down back that.
Brutal.
Jesse, do you have any sort of do you ever make a bird sound? Yeah.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah. So there's maybe like, let's say, a rat that like jumps from the trees, and you couldn't help it.
Gimme.
Yeah. You make a little at the rat. Yep.
What's up?
That's disgusting. Control your urges.
Listen,
yeah.
sir, I don't yuck your yum.
That's fair. This episode brought to you by Coke Zero. So the three of you walk forward towards the clearing. Jesse makes a big but other than the rat that
Jump into a tree.
Nothing seems to stir. It's pretty quiet. And here you are just outside this clearing that's sort of ringed by old logs and things. Alice, would you bring up the little photo here of the clearing? So this is what you see. You sort of see a bunch of logs laying out in a rough sort of circle square shape. Towards the top, left and right, there are two really large rocks, probably 20-pound rocks. Right in the center, there's a few twigs that have some blue fabric tied on it. Sort of to the left center, there is a hole dug in the ground. To the right sort of center, there is what can only be described as sort of a house made of twigs on the ground. To the right down, you see two small logs in sort of with a bunch of sand under them. And then you see painted on the ground, it looks like it's been painted over a bunch of times. There's just like red paint, an X on the ground. And you see sort of what looks like the grass is sort of dug up in a path towards the top left stone.
Yeah, I don't
Is
like
the
this.
stone hollowed out or anything like that?
No, they're just really big, probably 20-pound, like river stones.
I don't like it.
Okay, what's in the hole?
Nothing. It's like maybe what's that? 1.5 foot wide, maybe a foot deep. It's just a hole dug in the ground.
Are there any warm bodies around, or is there any signs of life going
Go
on?
ahead and do a perception check.
I'm not with them, so what are they?
Oh, you're not there.
I hung back.
Give me a moment to perceive things, and I'll percept them immediately for you.
I shout from where I'm standing. Check for warm bodies.
Yeah, there goes being stealthy.
Earlier.
All right, I got a 20 for perception.
20 total?
Yeah, 20 total.
Okay, so Team Air stands sort of just, am I assuming you're standing still outside the ring, or do you step in?
Oh, you can assume I'm outside the ring.
Okay, so you stay outside. Just so you know, this is probably 20 feet in diameter. Like, it's not huge.
Team Air.
Team Air stands outside and sort of looks around, sort of maybe does licks her finger and checks the wind, whatever barbarians do, maybe touches the grass. There are signs of people coming through here. For sure, this path has been used, the one that you're on, and sort of this clearing is just to the left. There's been people through here probably within the last, you would guess, 24 to 48 hours. There's been people in that clearing area, maybe a little bit, not that recently, but within the last week. But you don't see signs of anybody around at the moment, or anyone that's been there in the last, probably since yesterday, let's just say.
Okay, I catch up.
Okay.
It's safe enough. I run up.
I guess I'm coming too.
Should we just go ahead? It sounds like it's all clear. What do
I'm
you
not
guys
going
think?
in that thing.
I think the
Well,
thing
the
is fine.
Arcana-
Are there any?
Sorry?
I don't know. Are there any
Are there
like
any
footprints or
paths?
anything that we can see?
Yeah, that.
Nothing recent for that perception check. You know, people come and go through here, but it doesn't look like anybody, like I said, within the past, like at least 12 hours or so has been through here.
Is there only one entrance to the clearing, or does it go anywhere else?
It's not really a clear entrance. It's just a bunch of sort of logs laid out.
How tall are these logs?
They're just laid out like logs and branches. You can step over them. None of them
Oh.
go more than like
It's not a fence.
no.
And we did an Arcana check, and there's some magic, but it's not threatening in nature, right?
That's right.
That was the thing.
That's right.
I'm curious. I kind of want to go ahead, but I want to know what you guys think.
Yeah, let's go.
Dip their toe in.
Oh,
I'll
sorry.
definitely move forward.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay. Who steps inside?
Okay,
I
do
take
it.
a step backwards.
I ran past the group right up into that front entrance where the path begins, like right
Okay.
there where that first.
Okay. You step inside the ring.
Oh, geez. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. I turn around. I'm like, look at me. I'm fine. Come on, guys. The
It's
water's
not that I
warm.
don't trust Stella. It's that I know that our chances of survival are significantly lowered when our hair looks better. Does that make sense?
That's going to be a thing for now.
I do
That's a
feel
sign.
uneasy.
Yes.
I do feel uneasy, but I jump out of the tree and I charge ahead of Jess.
We're going in.
We're going
Okay, so Jesse steps in.
Yeah, we're all
Anybody
going
else step in? Okay. Yeah, Yodel, are you in?
All right.
Everyone steps in.
Leading up to the air.
Yeah. Everyone steps in to this clearing. I would say everybody do an intelligence check.
Oh,
I'm trying to tell you right now, it's going to be
I'm
low.
not very intelligent, so this.
Oof.
Here we go. Whew. I know we're all like, uh-oh.
Okay, we got a 10.
Oh, I can see what you guys rolled. Oh, that's cool.
Ooh.
Super cool.
I know that's what I'm saying. I got a 19.
Oh, cool.
Whoa.
You are smart. Okay.
I
I'm
got
having
it.
a bad
Yeah, I'm terribly
day
smart.
for intelligence.
Yeah.
I
got
got
a
a
12.
7.
Okay, 7. Sorry, Jesse, what did you roll?
I rolled a 12.
Okay, so Team Air is always GOAT, and it doesn't even matter. So Team Air, having been a barbarian and an elf, and again spent a lot of her life outside, kind of steps in this clearing and looks around and is like, y'all, it's a map.
Ooh,
The-
yeah,
the
guys.
Oh,
Yeah, everyone, it's a map.
The only parchment that I give
Oh.
upon is the Lord's parchment, madam.
okay. Can we can we expand on that? Can Team Air like investigate the individual parts to the thing, like the X and the hole, and see like what they represent? Kind of thing?
Sure. What do you? And everyone can do that now that sort of a bell went on in everyone's head. You all realize, okay, cool, it's a map. Now tell me what, like, I guess individually you want to check out.
I'm gonna assume the hole is the mine that we're sort of headed towards, but I don't want to be presumptuous.
I'm going to assume X is where we are.
Well,
X should be where we are,
Oh,
right?
that's really clever.
Oh, as in X is this area here, representing
Right.
Yeah.
next to the map. And then if we follow the path, that's to the
Wait,
the
if
east
the
of
X
us.
is where we are, why was it redrawn over and over again?
Huh? Oh, huh? Huh?
The X looked like it had been redrawn over and over again.
well,
Because that's
Just-
everyone
you-
thinks we're here.
Yeah.
you
Because
know,
that's-
my cousin is a canary, so I might as well just go ahead and go on in because I've been in mines before.
But this is like a mall map of like you are here. This is the X and like one of those markets, a market where we're trading for spices and such, saying this is where you are, X.
Stella, can we
Mhm.
pull up a map of the tricorn?
Sure.
Is that
I hope so. Alice, do you happen to have the tricorn map?
I'll just be a minute or so.
Okay. As you know, the map of the tricorn. Go ahead.
I'm really interested about why this path seems to go to that rock.
I'm
Do you
wrong.
remember how we talked about the two mines? How they were split and there were entrances to one and the other?
That's
That's
why
what this map represents.
the hole is definitely not the mine. That for sure is the mine, the path one.
No, but the map representation of it.
There's a lot of talk of mines and not a lot of talk of miners. I mean, everyone here is overage. This is ridiculous.
I will say now that you're in there. I'm just going to say one more thing that you see now that you're a bit closer. So let me just make sure I do this correctly. The center one, you could, from afar, it looked like just a bunch of twigs with some blue flagging on it. But now you see that there's sort of a large flat stone where the twigs are standing above with the blue flagging on it. And on the stone, there's a small book. There's a handful of candles. There's a pair of glasses. There's a secondary other small book. And there's a little leather bag.
Two
That's
books,
a lot of stuff.
handful of candles, glasses, and a small bag.
That's right.
I want to see what's in this book.
Should we do like a perception check to see if they're like rigged with some kind of trap or something like that?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
I don't
and
want things like poisoning me because I picked up a book,
Yeah, you can. If anyone wants to see if there's anything sort of rigged, it's an investigation check.
Okay, I'm gonna do it just to be safe.
Oh, and there is the that's the tricorn.
Oh God, I rolled a 1.
Okay,
I didn't roll much.
I'm
better.
gonna roll an investigation. I got a 19.
I love that.
So Timir takes a look and doesn't see any traps and sort of waves Scrimmy over, and Scrimmy leans in and gets like dirt in his eye. So Timir is pretty sure there's no traps.
Okay. Go ahead. Someone else.
But does Scrimmy get dirt in his eye from the pile of items, or just like he can't help but run and get dirt in his eyes?
Just because he rolled a 1.
It's below the ground.
Yeah, I tripped.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. There has to be a consequence when you roll a 1. So
I load him the edge of my scarf. I spit on it like a mother hen and wipe out the blood from his eyes. Stand still, you grimy little.
You're rubbing too hard.
Okay, so you're pretty sure it's not trapped at all. Everybody roll a religion check. Who is looking at this sort of center of this area?
Well, we know one person that's into religion.
Yeah. Does he
I
get
do
a
not
bonus?
know what you are talking about. I simply live my life by the teachings that were given to all of us.
Okay, I rolled an 18 for religion.
For God's sakes, Timir.
Wow.
I rolled a 20.
Oh, okay.
You rolled a
Okay.
3, yay!
Yeah,
Okay. So
finally. Religion is my bag, it seems.
that's Jessie, what'd you roll? This is your bag, no?
I rolled a 13, madam. It's very unlucky.
Okay. So
Because for the
Timir
Lord
takes
is
a
on your
look.
side.
Timir, of course, is like, oh, it's like some kind of a shrine. And Yodel leans in a little more, and he knows this area, and he knows like particularly travelers and things, they tend to like set up shrines to different gods along their routes. And Yodel leans in and says, yeah, you're right. I think this is a shrine to Ayun.
Y'all catch that? I think this is a shrine to Ayun.
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 Yep.
What are you? I'm saying it. That's how I'm saying it. I don't hear the difference.
It's the voice of God says you're correct.
I believe this is a shrine. Something tells me this is a shrine to Ayun.
And as you, whoever does everybody remember Ayun?
Let's just recap it for the audience's sake.
Nope. Okay.
I know,
Nope.
but tell the rest of them.
Yeah.
Roll a history check because I'm not giving you anything.
Oh no. Oh crap.
Okay.
Sorry.
Minimum 15. I'm going to tell you the AC.
I
now.
got a 19. Oh, I got 21. 21 for history.
I am going to burn all your dice and your
It went off the
character
table, but it was a 20.
Okay. So you all remember, and those of you who don't, you probably say it online. Ayun is one of the most common gods here. They're the god of knowledge.
Right. As we were saying, yeah.
As you recall,
Of
The
course,
library.
Ayun.
yeah.
Oh, the library. You know what? I was
As
kind
we
of
learned
too
at the
busy fighting off
library.
monstrous rats there, so I wasn't really like Ayun, please. You know, that's more like I'd love to live. So
Sure.
Is there a table of contents in this book?
Okay, so there are two books here. There's one that's sort of a let me just make sure I say this right. There's a small book that seems to be like a printed book. It's something that is whatever, like probably bought and
Published.
sold. Published. And then there's a second book that appears to be handwritten. Which one do you want to
Like
look
a
at?
journal.
handwritten for sure. I want the real tales, not something that someone else told someone to put in a book.
Okay, so Tamir, you go ahead and pick up the
journal.
The journal, and it actually doesn't have anything but actually what languages do y'all speak and read? This is going to be important right now, actually.
Celestial, Common, Draconic, Infernal.
Okay.
Wow.
I think I just speak elf and this. Where do I find that?
It's right at the bottom on the left underneath tools. It's that little box on the left. It says proficiencies in languages.
Oh, I speak a ton of languages. Yo, I am trilingual. Who knew? Okay. So I speak Celestial, Common, Elvish, and Infernal.
Oh, almost the same as I have. Okay.
I speak.
I just don't speak Elvis.
I'm well versed in Common, Elvish, and Undercommon, but I speak that with an accent.
Okay.
Well, I happen to be well versed in Aarakocra, which is my species, of course. Auran, Auran, Common, Draconic, and Elvish.
Why didn't you spell the last three?
Oh,
We ain't got time. So nobody here speaks Dwarvish.
No.
wow. That's convenient.
So
We
there
had a dwarf with us earlier.
There are
He
four.
took off.
Wait. I have comprehend languages as a spell. I
Oh,
can use
great.
that.
Okay.
I'm going to use that.
Yes.
So you cast comprehend languages, and in the sort of journal-looking thing, it only says 4 words. It says, herein lies my history. And then it's blank.
Is that how long my spell lasts? 4 words at a time? Can't
How
I?
long does-
Can I
How long
read
does the
more?
spell last? It's probably an hour. It sounds like an hour type spell.
Clicking on it.
Yeah.
Duration an hour, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So let's see what happens. So that's the journal-looking one. Does anybody want to pick up the other book?
Yes.
Okay, so you pick up the other book and you can read it. T-Mare can read it, and now Screamy can read it. It's written in Celestial, and it is basically a tract about Ayun. Here's a history of Ayun, here's how you should worship them. It's just sort of like a ABCs to Ayun.
Both of them or
No, that's the printed one. That
Okay.
seems like it's, and then the journal. It's sort of like what's the book that everyone likes, and it's got the like leather around it, and you like write in it. What's the brand name that
diary.
everyone likes?
Moleskin?
Oh,
It's like a moleskin, yeah. But it only has 4 words in Dwarvish at the front. It just says, "Herein lies my history."
I'm going to consult.
Could
Can we-
someone please read to me from the Ayun AMA? Because I don't speak any Dwarvish. Was it written?
No, the
Celestial.
Ayun
I don't
one
speak
is
Celestial.
in Celestial, which
Yes,
is sort
I
of the
don't-
god language.
If the group is cool with burning an hour, can I take this book off to the side and just soak up as much of it as possible, just to see if, just as some kind of like detective work?
That's the Ayun book or the
Just
Moleskin?
The Moleskin one, just to like, I don't know, soak up as much as I can while this spell lasts.
The
Yeah,
most one
but also,
only
like-
has the forewords. That's it. The rest
Yeah,
of the book is
but I want to
And
do
the rest
like
of it's empty?
if
Yeah,
we
the
can
rest
do
of
like
it's empty.
an Arcana check or something on it to see if there's any like hidden.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've
Yeah.
seen that in like.
Does anyone have any lemon juice with them? I got. I feel like I know. 16 plus 4 is 20, I think.
I got a
Okay.
21.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Any invisible ink on this thing?
You start passing around this journal. There is no magic on this journal.
What a crock.
Somebody just
What?
wrote, "Herein lies my history" in some sort of dwarvish script. And
Oh,
left it here.
one of my journals from high school. Gotcha.
Yeah, and then, yeah. This person wrote that and then immediately died. I was like, okay, well,
Yeah.
The Ayun tract is, I would say it depends how long you want to stay here. I will say it wouldn't take you more than half an hour to read the whole thing. It's maybe only 30 pages, let's say. And it's literally just, it's common knowledge about Ayun. It's like Ayun's history and ascent, and it's about like how knowledge is the greatest form of power, and the best way that you can worship Ayun is to like know more and know better and to know all of the races and knowledge of the earth. And it's a really like nice, positive, like Ayun's a really common and positive god in this area. And it's
All
all
this-
about like learn more to be more.
so we
All
can't
this
bring
speak
this book
about
with us.
religion that is not true is making my character very uneasy.
So we can't bring this book with us.
I mean, you can do whatever you want.
I believe this may be a choose the book or choose me situation.
So let's all close our eyes and
believe-
vote.
Because we're going to see, like, don't we need this book? But is
Sounds
that
like it.
stealing? Is that bad?
Is it possible for me to grab, while you guys are arguing, I sneak around, a little sleight of hand, which I might be well versed in, grab the book and just stuff it into the bag, and
Which one?
grab the Ayun
Okay.
novel?
So once Scrimmy is finished reading, are we all okay that we've spent about 20 minutes here, like while Scrimmy reads this book? Just want to make sure that happened.
Well, you said there are only 4 words and the rest is empty, right?
No, that one, yeah,
There are
but I
two
thought you were
books.
reading the Ayun one.
But the Ayun one you said was written in like all these languages that
Yeah, but
Timere
you cast comprehend languages, so you have it for an hour.
Oh,
Yeah, we should
I
go and
mean-
see other things and use the book for when we need it instead of staying here and not needing it at all.
yeah. Can we read through it? We might as well.
Yeah, I thought you said you wanted to. It's up to y'all. Okay, so there are 2 books. One has 4 words written in Dwarvish in handwriting. One is basically you should worship Ayun because they're cool, and learning things is the best way to worship. Blah blah blah.
I may
Whereas
not
the
even
one-
pick that book
what do you
up.
want to do about that?
I'm kind of suspicious that once we take these books outside of this wooden circle, somebody's going to burst into flames or something. I know we saw this, we did this Arcana check, but like, I
Are
don't know.
you saying that out loud as screaming?
Yes.
Okay.
Just imagine I said all that with the raspy accent thing that I do. That hurts my throat.
I don't know if I share that concern. Also, what else was on the table?
Yodel has the book, so
Candles. There's also
Okay, so I'll
candles and
go-
all this stuff.
Right. Yeah. So on this, it's sort of just a
Ooh.
flat rock on the ground, and there's sort of like a couple of sticks just leaning up against, and there's some blue cloth sort of just tied on these sticks. And you'll know now that the color of Ayun is blue. Most of their symbols are blue. So this is clearly you've established a little makeshift shrine. to
Shrine.
Ayun. Yeah, that you've established.
Hmm.
On
Oh.
here, there are 2 books. I think we know what's in the books now. There's 6 candles. There's a pair of glasses, like reading glasses. There is a small bag that nobody's looked in yet. It's just like a little drawstring bag that's probably, I don't know, this big. And that's it.
Scrimmy, you need to put on the glasses and look at the book.
That's what I was going to say. Okay.
Good call. I will do that.
Okay, you put on the glasses and look at which book?
The one that only I can interpret the Herein Lies My History book.
You put on the glasses, you look at the book. There's 4 words in Dwarvish written in ink.
Are they different?
No.
Damn it.
These glasses are not your prescription.
Check out the other book.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, can I look at the other book then? With the
You look at it. It's hard to read because these glasses are not your prescription.
What?
Okay, I want to open the bag, but I want
Should
to
I
switch
keep
in the
these
bag
glasses
first.
on and keep looking at stuff?
Yeah. So you keep the glasses on for a bit. It's giving you a bit of a headache. It's not your prescription, but no problem. T-Mare, you want to open the bag?
Yeah, can I investigate the bag first?
Yeah, absolutely. You hold up the bag without opening it and kind of check it out. Go ahead and roll a investigation check.
Is there a spell I can cast called Change Prescription?
Okay, I got a 10.
You go to the optometrist.
You wait till your 40s.
You get healthcare. No, sorry. What was your investigation, T-Mare?
I got a 10.
It's a small leather bag.
I'm gonna open it.
You open the bag. Inside there is wait for it. There is 6 pearls, just like regular like pearls you would see on a necklace or whatever, and 2 rubies, slightly bigger than the pearls, maybe like an inch wide.
And a coupon to Hakeem Optical.
Yeah.
There has to be something in the book. But okay, listen. There has to be something in the book that tells us what we need all this stuff for. So how are we going to figure that out? Because what are the candles for? What are these?
Like it does
for?
seem like
What
it's
are
there
these
for
pearls?
some sort of ritual, as we learned a couple episodes ago. Ritual magics are a thing that you need specific items like jewels and stuff for.
Well,
you can cuss on this. It's fine. You can say shit.
Can I?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if this is a map, then there's probably got to be some shrine to this god that's along the path. And if we just gather all this stuff and then bring it to this shrine, maybe some of this stuff might interact, the glasses and the journal. If we can't figure it out now, if we take it with us and then find this shrine along the path, they might come in handy.
I think
I
we're meant
stand
to
in
do it.
admiration of my little compadre. That's a hell of an idea.
I think we're meant to do it in this circle. We're supposed to do it in this. Remember, there was like not a lot of magic, but there's like a little bit in the middle, and there's all in the middle. Isn't this
Can
where
we
we need
look
to do
at
it?
the rest of the stuff in the circle? Like if we're assuming like Yodel said that the 2 stones at the top are like the mines potentially, we should like look at those, and based off that, I think the most likely option for the twigs is the wizard's tower, if it's supposed to relate to the tricorn, which frankly I'm not convinced that it does, but I think we should investigate the other stuff as well.
Yodel, I would say go ahead and roll a survival check. Yodel is the person who's been through these woods the most and kind of might understand like what's in these woods.
19.
Okay, so Yodel takes him a while, but because you've hung out here for probably 20 minutes at this point, Yodel is pretty sure that those 2 huge stones represent the mines, and looks sort of at the bottom right. The 2 sort of like they look like what's it called? Oh, the stumps of wood in sand, and you're like, oh, that looks like a campsite.
Look at those 2 little stumps beside in that grouping of sand. That looks like a campsite.
So you're sort of starting to triangulate that this is like a rough map because you know that towards the other dock on the east side, it's not a dock, sorry, where the bridge is from where the Wizard's Tower is in the farmland. There's like a campsite just above that. And you're sort of starting to triangulate, oh, this is like a map of the woods.
Yes, that's what we figured. That's what we were assuming it was already. Yeah, a camp of the. This is clearly a camp of the woods. I've been amongst these woods many times, and if you're asking my professional 19-year-old opinion, it would be a map of these woods.
Which means that the shrine, if it was in the woods, according to this map, would be deeper in.
That's right, north along this path.
Great. Why didn't you say that 20 minutes ago?
I was being talked over by rude friends.
This is what happens when you enter a group chat.
I only rolled a 1 on my voice being heard check. So it didn't work out.
So what does this mean now? So we just know that this is still a map and the candles are just for fun, or like what's going on with that stuff? How do we figure this out? I need to know what these candles
if we brought these items. If we brought these items to the actual shrine that this map represents, perhaps there's a place to light them, to anoint them, to make something happen, get the magic going, literally and figuratively.
I am down with that idea. I like that.
Makes sense.
Let's gather this stuff and then investigate. I mean, we've seen the logs, right? Yodel looked at the logs.
Yeah, Yodel.
Wait a minute.
Yodel, the things that Yodel realizes, just to be clear, is that the 2 big stones represent the mines.
Yeah.
The 2 logs around the sand pit represent sort of a campsite, sort of to the southeast. And the X represents where you are. The other items, you're unsure. So there's a hole dug in the ground. There's this small shrine to Ayun. And there's basically twigs set in the shape of a house.
Can I fly to the top of the log fence and look directly down into the hole?
Yep.
Well, everyone, I think I could be of use. I will fly up to the top of that fence over there and have a peep down the hole. Hopefully I won't see anything too nefarious.
Perception check.
Well, that's a 19 if I've ever seen one.
19
Nice.
total. So you look down into the hole. It's like I said, it's about a 1.5, 2 foot wide, sort of 1.5 foot deep. It's a mud pit. Somebody has dug a muddy hole into the ground.
Is that a sauna? Did I see that? Are they bathing themselves in mud like pigs in shit?
Okay, so basically no new information.
Basically.
Let's go. We're out.
Classic barbarian. Telling it like it is.
Oh, damn it, Bobby. Oh.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
All right, well, I'm gonna
in,
take
this clearing.
Let's check out that wood hut.
I think we've
If this is a map and that represents a campsite over there, maybe there'll be people at that campsite to answer questions. It looks like we have to make a choice which direction to proceed from here. Either north to the mines, or north and then hit that shrine, or head towards that wizard's castle representation, or over to the logs campsite and see if we can glean some more information. Unless we all want to go mudding. I think mudding is a post-adventure type thing.
Well, everyone, I could take this moment to scout very easily as I can fly. So if you have a place that you would like me to go to check before we get there, please do
See,
speak
I
up
was
now.
going to suggest that we split up, but just to annoy Scrimmy, but that actually does make sense.
I can almost imagine God.
In fact, the little one can come with me. I can lift him with my talons. He is only 40 pounds after all.
You threatened to eat me when...
However, I don't know if I could control my appetite at that point. So I shall depart on my own. May the blessings be upon you.
All right. What's your fly? What's your speed?
What is my speed? Where do I
Like, I'm going to assume you can probably fly 60 or 70 feet.
I think it's 50.
I guess
feet.
I guess I should hop on your back so we can both do a perception check in case one of us fails, and we'll double up our chances if we can see anything.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, I'm coming with.
Woo! Wow, you are a little heavier. You been eating them hot dogs?
Shut up, you, and keep your mouth pointed away from me.
I believe it's called a beak, and I shall do with it what I will, as long as the Lord of Light wills it.
Let's make this quick. I don't like your religious mumbo jumbo.
Nobody does, but I still do it.
So you fly up. You go which direction?
Oh, I was going to ask the group actually before we left. Scrimmy, what do you think? Which direction should we go in?
Let's point towards the campsite and see what's going on at that campsite over there.
That sounds delightful. By the way, your underbreeches look exceptionally delicious.
Yeah, eyes on the road, buddy.
All right, so we depart.
Which direction?
Towards the campsite.
Yeah. Okay, so you're sort of going directly east. So you fly over. You're not going to get... It depends how long you want to go. It's going to take you, I would say, half an hour to fly over there where you think it is, just using sort of the dimensions of this thing. Mm-hmm. You can fly up, straight up, and see what you see from above, but to go over as far as where you think the campsite is, it's going to take you at least half an hour.
One way, or
I will fly up diagonally so that we can do our perception check at least part way there. It's a little bit better, maybe.
So let's say you take 10 minutes
Sure.
and you fly up and you sort of go above the trees. Mm-hmm. This is the very thick forest, like I said. So this is going to be a bit of a tough perception to see through the canopy here. So go ahead and both of you can do a perception check.
Well, I rolled a 14.
Finally, a 17. Come on.
So Jesse doesn't see a lot because he's a bit distracted by trying to hold Scrimmy and whatever. Scrimmy sees that, way in the distance to the east, they actually have cleared a bit of the trees so that they can, light a fire at the campsite. And there is a campsite over there. Sort of, if you would fly another 20 minutes, you'd be right on top of it. There's definitely a clearing. And you sort of, from this perspective, can see the mountains to the north. You don't know where the mine entrances is because, Scrimmy, you've never been here, but you're like, this perspective makes exact sense. So you can see that this map is sort of an exact replication of this certain area of the forest. It's not of the whole tricorn, it's of the forest area from the mine sort of down and down, barely to where the water starts. And that's what you see.
I have a couple questions.
Yeah.
The campsite, is there a live fire or any signs of smoke, something going on?
No, not at this hour. It's 1:00 in the afternoon at this point, so...
Right, okay. Well, like a barbecue,
It could be, but at this exact moment, you just see that there's a clearing, and you're like, I get it. Okay. That's where the campsite is.
And if we are to... I don't know if I missed something, but the tower, that A-shaped stick hut, is that represented by some kind of a tower?
No, the tower would be outside the camp. This is just of the forest. The tower is in the farmlands, beyond the river.
So it's not that A-shaped thing on the map.
No. So, the tricorn is 3 areas. The forest with the mines at the north part, the sort of southwest part, which is the city, and the southeast part, which is the where the Wizard's Tower and the farmland is. That would be outside of where this map is. This map is basically a map of the forest.
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, that stick thing that was in our little mini map.
Yeah.
I have mentioned it might be the Elven Tower or something like that. Is there anything in that vague area based on the map that I can see what that is?
No, it's just trees.
No?
This is a very, very thick forest, so you can't see what's below there. Okay. You know that they probably tore down a few trees to make this campsite so that they could have a fire and shit, but you can't see anything below that area.
I guess that's it.
So you fly on back. You've been gone, let's say 20 minutes. You come back. It's now almost 1:30 in the afternoon. You all have spent a shit ton of time at this clearing. You understand it. It's a map of the What do you want to do?
My elvish intuition tells us it's time to move along.
Let's set up camp for a couple days. I don't think we're done here yet.
I want to take the stuff, though. Can we take the stuff and leave?
Sure. What do you pick up?
I want to take the candles and the rubies and stuff because I feel like we can exchange that for things we might need along the way because we have no money really. And we already stole a boat, so maybe we can exchange some of this stuff for some reason. We should take the candles too in case it gets dark and you're out of the dancing
You take
lights.
the candles. You take the bag of pearls and rubies. Do you take anything else with you?
I'm just gonna take everything, honestly. Whatever.
Okay. So Tamir, you put everything in your backpack.
Oh, spread it out. I don't want to be the only person caught with everything.
I'll take. I'm gonna take that blue cloth and drape it over my head.
Okay. It's just a raggedy piece of, but sure. Okay. You take the blue cloth.
I'll take.
Anybody else carry anything or no?
I'll take the pouch.
Okay. You take the pouch of stuff. Tamir has the candles. You have the piece of blue cloth. The books are staying there.
Let's give the text to whoever can read it. So either T-Mare or I think, right?
Yeah, I'll take them.
Okay. Yeah. So I have also the books.
I have the
And
books.
as you pick them up, I'm just offended. I just cannot believe that I am with a bunch of people who would bear witness to false prophets.
Well,
Jesse,
get used to it. We're on our way to the next place.
Well,
Yeah.
Also, the longer we stay here, I feel like we're literally annoying the voice of God. So I feel like you should be on board with the forward momentum.
I make a point of showing Jesse that I do not care.
Jesse has 99 problems, and this is one.
So the party, Tamir carries 6 candles from the Shrine of Ioun. I carries a couple books and a piece of blue cloth from the shrine. Jesse, the Amerriment bird, looks a little pissed at these heathens. And they all leave this clearing. What direction do you walk?
That way.
What do you guys think?
Guys,
Let's go to the
you
shrine.
just came from the. Yeah, we're going. Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Well, yeah, there's nothing at the campsite, right?
Yeah, you guys heard
No
that, right?
smoke? Yes.
So you head north path.
The other way.
Up the path towards the shrine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
is
north
my
but
proposal.
slightly east.
North and then a little east turn to get
Okay.
to the shrine.
So that's where you head, and that's where we'll take a 10-minute break. A real 10. We'll see you in a minute.
Sprints.
A real 10, but in a minute.
Damn it, 10 minutes. Okay.
Just taking a second. You're all good
Are
to
we okay?
leave your.
no, I was thinking that would be the point there, Stella. Remember? Oh, we can't hear you right now, but I can read your lips.
Oh. Wait.
No, I can hear you.
Are we still
Yeah.
okay? Hold on.
This podcast is proudly sponsored by Howl and Roar Records. Are you a comedy fan, but you're kind of sick of straight white dudes yelling at you? Me too. Me too. Check out Howl and Roar Records, a female-centric comedy record label that empowers artists and facilitates in the creation of content. Based in Toronto, Howl and Roar Records was born out of a desire to make the comedy album world more reflective of the diversity in the industry. Headed by Sirius XM radio host and former comedian Alison Dorr, Howl and Roar understands artists' unique perspective and amplifies voices in entertainment. Go to howlandroarrecords.com to find comedy albums from some of my favorite comics in the industry, like Kate Davis, Meg McKay, Brandon Ash Mohammed, and Natalie Norman. And when it comes time to record my album, I know I'll be going with Howl and Roar. You know what I miss most about life before the pandemic? Sitting around a table with my friends in a replica of the bar from The Shining, eating a dungeon burger and getting drunk on Romulan ale. What the fuck am I talking about? Stormcrow Manor, of course. Toronto's geekiest bar, Stormcrow Manor opened in late 2018 in an elegant Church Street mansion. It includes a sanity-shattering array of theme rooms, secret doors, catacombs, cyberpunk bars, glowing bubbly cocktails, and randomly generated burgers. Of course, we can't go there right now, but almost as cool as dining in at the Manor, Stormcrow will be soon offering cosplay delivery. That's right, you could get your death burger delivered by Spider-Man, Captain Kirk, or that busty anime person you really like. How hot is that? They're currently offering 10% off on all takeout orders and free delivery on Uber Eats. Also, have you tried their death burger? What do I do when life hands me lemons? I say no thank you. I'm a boss bitch who loves to get shit done. Don't worry about what Beyonce's grandma told you. Throw those damn lemons out and come on down to Make Lemonade. Make Lemonade is more than a co-working space. It's a community of women working hard to turn their goals into reality. The saying goes, empowered women empower women. Sign up on their website to book a test run or book a desk or meeting room. Make Lemonade is also offering a progressive virtual membership with a bunch of resources and tools to help you get shit done from home. I use Make Lemonade when I need to get out of the house and hustle hard. It's a great place to make connections with other ambitious entrepreneurs and business owners, and their weekly virtual work sprints over Zoom literally kept me sane in the first few months of the pandemic. Best of all, they have free coffee and, of course, lemonade. So you don't need to waste your time squishing citrus, trying to make the best out of a sour-ass fruit. Join Make Lemonade.
Hey, I'm Dungeon Master Tom, and this is Dwarven Moss, an actual play D&D podcast. I'm going to be taking my two friends, comedian Chris Siddiqui,
Well, hello.
and musician Jay McCarroll,
Yo.
their very first official campaign.
Yes.
Every episode is fully scored with original music and soundscapes. So here's just a little taste of the insanity of Dwarven Moss.
Hold on! Bang! That sounds done, Lord. Oh, my word, my mulligan's being nice, ain't bloody. I'm gonna jump out. Let's go!
You guys smash through the window. Roll an acrobatics test. I want to see how you guys land.
20, crit.
20.
Whoa!
2 natural 20s.
We both land in superhero position.
This is like 80 hits.
Yeah.
And as those hits are happening, a slow zoom up on Wendell's face, and he goes, "He's beginning to believe."
Episode 1 is available now. Subscribe to Dwarven Moss on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever podcasts are available.
She says you gotta be the bad guy to be the good guy, and you know why. And I know you hate it, you can't win. You can't play the middle to let you go. She's gonna hate you just a little, and I know I've been there on both sides, baby, you both tried. You're a good guy, but this time you're gonna have to be the bad guy. It's just too easy to fall back, lying in the sun, soaring underneath. When we're having fun, you're the best thing ever. How can you say you can't stay this way forever? Don't try. It's all the words that push you. The laughter for you. It's all over me. When we kiss goodbye, you're gonna have to be the bad guy.
And we're back. Thanks so much for sticking with us. Hope you did all you need to do and got your beverages. We are back in the forest to the north of the Tricorn. Our party has decided to head sort of northeast from this odd clearing that seems to be a map that somebody has left in the forest. And we're heading northeast. And you're walking for about 20 minutes, and I would like to ask somebody... This is something called, I don't know if you guys have come across this, but this is something called a random encounter. And I'm going to tell you that because, just so newbies know what we're doing here. So I'm going to get somebody to roll, please roll me a D6. Who would like to be responsible right now?
I'll do it.
Okay. Roll a D6.
That's the
regular game guy.
I got a 3.
Okay, so you're walking ahead, and you've been walking about 20 minutes. Does anybody want to just roll like a perception check to see what's going along?
Let's do mine. 22.
Okay, so you're walking along, sort of. You're taking the path north for now, right? Until you think you should head off the path. Is that right?
That's right.
Okay.
Is there any way we're gonna know for sure where that shrine is? Can we see it from the path if we follow?
You can, from the flyover and from Yodel's back and forth, you can have a pretty good sense. You know that you'll probably have to walk at least an hour or so until you start having to veer east. Because again, this whole forest is, going to take you at least 10 hours to go.
Can I ask a bananas question?
Yeah.
Raya left with the boat.
Yeah.
We had horses on that boat.
Yeah, you're on your horses.
Okay, carry on.
Yeah. Even it's 10 hours on horseback, so if for some reason you lose your horses, it's going to be double that.
Ooh. Well, I am flying in the sky away from those religious items.
Perfect. So you're keeping up flying. So Yodel, you're on this path, and Yodel, with a 22 off to sort of the left of the path, you see basically a leather backpack.
Oh, no. To the left of this path, I see basically a leather backpack. Would anybody like to that,
Yodel, do you want to do the honors?
Any reactions? Okay. All right. Yes, I'm going to go take a look. Just chill out. I'm going to investigate this backpack.
Okay, so you head over. It's probably about 20 feet off the path, and it's just sort of lying there, one strap open. It looks like it's been there for, I don't know, roll an investigation check.
Investigate. I'm here to investigate. And it's a 22.
Okay.
Wow.
So this backpack looked like it's been here for about, you would guess, 3 or 4 days. There's one strap that's broken. And like half of it's unlocked. It's not locked, but like one of the straps to open it is like asunder, and it's lying on the floor. It looks like it fell off somebody's back while they were potentially running, or they didn't notice. But it looks like sort of busted, and it's just sitting kind of 20 feet off the path.
I am really excited to be the center of attention potentially here, so I want to see what's inside inside this backpack right away. I'm thinking, don't really need to check for Arcana. It looked like it just fell off. No, I'm going to check for Arcana. Does somebody want to help me out by checking for Arcana with this item?
24, baby.
Oh, hey. Okay. You roll Arcana. There is definitely something magical in this bag.
I'm getting a whiff of magic. It smells like my old bus driver, his jacket. Definitely that good magic. All right.
Bus.
I want to
it's construction.
Yes, it's a large insect that all the elves rode to school. All right. Yeah, I want to peek inside the bag. What's inside the bag?
Okay. You open the bag, and there is one potion of greater healing.
Ooh.
That's the magic item. So you can go ahead and add to your equipment. Look up healing potions greater and add that. There are 3 extendable javelins. So they're sort of like compacted to half their size, and you can pull them apart and throw them.
All right, I'm gonna have to do that in a second.
Yeah, no problem. Just keep that in mind, and as soon as we need to, we'll add them to your whoever's inventory. And you find a little pouch with 50 gold pieces.
Ka-ching! Which is Elvish for huzzah. Okay, so there was did you say a javelin?
3 javelins.
3
that
javelins.
fit in the backpack because they're sort of like cool extendable ones, so they can fit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So they're sort of half their size in the bag, but you can extend them and then throw them. So if you carry them extended, you can just throw them. T-Mare knows these well. But if you need a bonus action to extend them if you decide to carry them compact. 3 javelins. You have a potion of greater healing.
Okay.
It is pretty clutch.
All right. Potion of greater healing, 3 javelins, and
50 gold pieces.
And 50 gold pieces. All right. I'm thinking I might want to spread these around. Otherwise, what use can I can't chuck 3 of them at a time. So who would like to take one of these javelins? Can I get 2 volunteers to help me with my luggage?
T-Mare is the javelin specialist.
Well, what do they weigh? What do they weigh?
Oh, not much.
Okay.
Negligible. Half a
swoop-
pound each.
Swoop down and grab one.
For a javelin. I'll take one. Sure, why not? Yeah. Sure.
Okay. All right. So I've got a javelin. I have as a javelin. Jess has a javelin.
I have a javelin.
Okay.
So Jessie, I have, and Yodel take a javelin.
Okay.
Are you hanging on to your potion of greater healing?
Now I've already got healing word.
Sure.
Right. I've already got. I think I've got another spell that's deep healing or something like that.
Deep healing, like a deep.
Yeah, it's like mental leptis. Like Vicks vapor rub, like it goes in deep.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Do I have that? No, I guess not. Okay. Well, I've got healing word. So does
You
anybody
have
not have any
healing
healing?
word, and I think that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Does anybody? Does
I already
anybody
have my necklace of restoration and a health potion, so I don't need it.
Okay. Scrimmy. What's your health count like? You got a good plan?
I have I have a pretty good plan. I have 2 healing spells.
Okay.
But I have nothing that directly heals myself. I'm not sure. I think you or I should probably take this.
Or if it's that much of an issue, we can just drink it now and get on our way.
For what?
Well, we don't need it.
You've got a
heard
problem.
of King Solomon and the baby? Cut it in half. Let's move on.
You're an alcoholic.
Recreational potion using.
Yeah. Dangerous.
Talk to your sponsor. All right. I would.
Jessica,
and what about T-Matt? T-Matt, do you have any healing capabilities?
I do. In fact, personally.
Healing capabilities. Where would I find that? I think I don't.
No. Barbarians
okay.
have no spells. Essentially, T-Mare
It's a
has.
potion.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No.
It's like.
Oh. Okay.
I just get angry.
Okay. If you can prevent from smashing it and let you hold on to it. So
Yeah,
that if
you
we
don't
get
want
in
to give it
trouble,
to
you
me.
can either heal myself or heal someone else. Right? Make sense?
Okay.
The video
Sure.
the video gamer in me thinks that healers should hold the potions so that they can heal themselves if danger becomes them, and then they do the active healing on other people because that's what they do. We support. So we should hold the healing so we don't die, and then we heal other people.
The idiot in me
Yes.
is just learn something new. Okay. Excellent. All right, I'll hang on to the healing potion. I've got a javelin. Javelin over there, and my 50 stays with me because Mama didn't raise no fool.
And you're keeping your 50 GP, so you can go ahead and add that and writing it down in case you forget.
All right. Now somebody says something and distract the audience while I look at this.
Great. So you're walking along. So that was about an hour. We're gonna move. Let's say you moved another hour. You've moved 2 hours now. Can somebody else roll a d6?
T-Mare, you're killing
I
it.
can.
Yeah, go for it.
Don't say that until. Okay, hold on.
Oh
A
no.
D6. I just have to- Wait, where do I find that again?
On the left, the like little like dice in the corner, the red dice in the corner. If you hit it, it shows all the dice, and you can hit
Oh,
the
okay.
D6.
Oh, there we go. Okay, roll. 6.
Okay, so you're walking along for like another hour or so. Can because you did that, can you go ahead and roll a perception check?
Yes.
25.
No. Oh, no, this is bad. 13.
Okay, so you're walking along, and you don't see much. Alice, can we bring up roll 20, please? So you're walking along this forest, and there's all your peeps. Look how cute you look. Y'all look great. You look so good. Thanks to Mike for the illustrations. And you're now into your 4-hour walk of the day, so it's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And everyone's chilling. And Yodel's like, booze, I just got 50 GP. And all of a sudden, to the side of you leaps with the speed and alacrity that you have never seen this wolf. And it jumps in front of you. And this does, real quick, like everybody to both roll a perception check and roll for initiative.
Okay.
Da, 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 da. I'm going to add the music.
Okay.
Perception, I got,
It doesn't matter.
15.
Okay.
You got 15 for perception?
16.
16, yeah.
And then for initiative, you said? I don't even see initiative. Where is that?
Scrimmy.
Center, sort of. Yeah, Scrimmy.
Initiative 21.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have also got 21 for initiative.
21. Who has a higher dex? Who goes first?
I hope it's Scrimmy.
I doubt it. Scrimmy, what's your
I
dex?
got 1 for Dex.
Okay, I have 2.
Oh, it is Scrimmy. Okay, so Scrimmy,
Wow.
I'm just going to give you 22 to put you ahead. All right, Jesse, what's your initiative?
Oh, my
5
initiative
perception.
is let's see here. I got 5 perception and 6 initiative.
6. Oh, sorry. And
pretty
5. Sorry. Yodel, what's your initiative?
My perception's 18.
Oh.
My initiative.
Right at the top, sort of towards the right.
Towards the right?
Very top. It's sort of a box on its own. It's probably like a. Let me see.
Oh,
Yodel.
initiative there. It's in the middle. Okay, yeah. 9.
Okay. 9. Sure.
Oh no.
That's fine. But you got 18. Okay. T-Mare, what was your initiative? Sorry.
I actually can't find initiative.
At the very top, sort of in the center.
It's right beside your armor. It's right beside your armor.
Oh, there it is. Okay, thank you. 14.
Okay, 14. And this. Okay. So anybody who's rolled over a 15 on their perception, you see that this is a wolf. It's basically the height of Scrimmy.
Oh,
What?
that's a tall wolf.
But it's made of dripping blood and guts and fog.
Ugh.
This is not. So it wasn't a dream then. This is the thing.
This is the thing.
Yeah, what do his legs look like?
Do they
It
look like a
looks
hazy heat mirage?
No, it actually looks quite the opposite. It looks like pieces of like fur that are just clinging to bone and sinew. It's
What
a
is
hot.
my character seeing with an initial with a perception of 5?
It looks like a scary wolf. And I will say, Scrimmy, it's your action.
Okay. I want to do what Scrimmy does best and inspire someone.
Okay.
But that's a bonus action, right? Where is it? That's a bonus. Okay. All right. I'm going to. This thing looks tough, so I don't want to get too close. I'm soft. I'm squishy. I can't charm it. I can blind it, but that didn't really work. That didn't really work out last time, did it?
It's a new day.
It's a new time.
I guess. You know what? What do you guys think? Should I blind it? See if I can handicap it a little bit.
I think anything. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Good idea. Good idea.
All right. Yeah. I cast blindness.
Okay. So is that a save?
That is a Constitution save of 13.
That's a con save. Yeah, no, it's a roll of 14, unfortunately.
God damn
This
it!
wolf, made of death, looks at you and
I don't buy it. It doesn't even have opposable thumbs.
you don't have to buy it. This creepy wolf says in your ear.
Okay.
Can I? Okay.
This wolf used to be a Toronto raccoon. There is no fear.
Scrimmy, are you bonus actioning inspiring somebody?
I want to see. I thought there was something I could do to like save or make them do it again. There was, or I guess it was a reaction, right? Yeah, I had a reaction thing.
Your reaction is like cutting words and stuff, but that is not on your turn because it's a reaction. So yeah.
Doesn't work. Okay, bonus action. Who wants to get inspired between I have and T-Mare? Because I have is next, so I can inspire you to lay into him, or T-Mare can go later.
I feel like save it for Team Eric because it'll be more effective with her.
Okie dokie. I inspire T-Mare.
T-Mare, you have a d6 to add to your attacks or saving throws, which you can add to, like, let's say you roll your d20 to attack and you roll like a 6 or something, you want to add your d6, you can roll that. So remember that, T-Mare and Scrimmy, remember that. So Scrimmy, do you want to move anywhere?
I stand behind T-Mare.
Okay.
I go around.
You move behind T-Mare.
I whisper in her ear, he sees everything.
Okay, I have
you
your
got this. You got this. And I pat her on her back. As high up as I can reach, I pat her up on.
It's like her mid-back.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. Go get him, kid.
There is a very corpsey looking dire wolf in front of you. What do you want to do?
I don't want to waste a spell slot yet. I'm just going to take a shot with my crossbow.
Go ahead and roll for attack.
Okay, so 12.
12 total.
Yeah.
12 does not.
Hang on. Fuck, you told us how to do this, and then where do I
just hit the button next to
yeah,
attack. And it'll give you your total.
Oh fuck! That one. No.
Wait for it. So you hit that. You're attacking with your crossbow, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so hit the +3 next to your crossbow.
Wait, what the hell? Why can't I see this?
Do you have actions highlighted in that box?
Yeah. Oh,
And
okay.
all
Yeah,
underneath
okay.
that?
Yep, we're good. Got it. Okay. So 17.
Okay, a 17 hits. So you.
Oh no, sorry, 17 plus 3, so 20.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we waited.
You pull back your crossbow and you aim it right at the sort of jugular of this dread wolf, and it hits. It sort of hits right towards its like shoulder. Go ahead and roll damage. So right next to that, there'll be damage. Your D8 plus 1.
Nice shot.
Go. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Okay, it's a 1, so 2.
Okay, that's fine. So you hit this. There is now sort of a crossbow stuck in this dire wolf, this dead dire wolf. And it growls at you. It's none too pleased, but you know, it's okay. It's all right.
I'm sure I'll get over it eventually.
Yeah, but not right now because it's gonna run at you.
What?
Oh no!
Yeah, you just stuck a crossbow in its dead ass body, so it's gonna go ahead and dive at you and try and bite you in the knee.
As he does that, I react with protection.
Okay, what does that do?
While wielding a shield and a creature you can see attacks the target other than you within 5 feet, you can use the reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
Okay. You're not currently within 5 feet, but you can totally make the argument that so each of these sort of squares is 5 feet. You can make the excuse to me that you were right behind IHAF, and I won't be mad about it, but would you have been?
Yes.
Okay. Fine. We'll just
yes. Is that better?
I love the way time works in this universe.
I didn't ask you where you were, to be fair. So let's just say you're falling right behind IHAF. No problem. So this dread wolf will roll its bite attack with disadvantage. So, ooh, you're so lucky. I just rolled a nat 20. Disadvantage. That's a 11 to hit. Does that hit?
That's my armor class?
It does hit then. So if it hits or above. So it goes ahead and bites you. Go ahead. First of all, roll a Constitution saving throw. You know the drill.
Yeah. All right. We're looking at 10.
That fails. This dire wolf goes ahead and bites you just above your kneecap.
Ooh.
And eating, it hurts. So that's gonna be, I should have taken these dice out, but I didn't know what you were gonna roll.
Are you rolling a bag of ice? What's happening?
A bag of dice.
Ah.
So that's 11 points of piercing damage. And you feel your leg seize up. It feels like ice in your veins.
Oh, that's not normal.
Doesn't feel normal. Like you've had animals bite you before, and it sucks. This doesn't feel like that. Not great. So take your damage and feel bad about your life. Team Air, you're up.
Oh boy. Okay. So I want to move in front of.
Uh-oh, we lost you.
No, I'm here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's where I want to move. Yeah, perfect.
Oh,
No,
okay, right there. Yeah.
Other way. Yeah.
This side?
Okay, and then I want to use. Yeah, and then I want to use. I want to attack with my. Oh, they all have 4. My great sword.
Yeah, you do. Go ahead and roll for attack.
Okay, so 18.
Oh, 18 hits. Yeah.
Now that is a great sword.
Yeah. Roll for damage.
Okay, I'm rolling for damage. 6 and 3, 11 altogether.
Okay. So you go ahead and you're like, fuck you, and you're biting on my tiefling friend, and you stab your sword right down sort of behind its skull. How much damage? Sorry, 8 damage? What'd you say?
Altogether, it's 11.
11 damage. Great. So this, it yelps a little bit in pain. Doesn't love that. So you've moved about half your movement. You've done your attack. If you move again, you'll be moving away, so you'll get an attack of opportunity, but you can. Or do you just want to stay there?
What does that mean, an attack of opportunity?
So if you run away from somebody that you're engaged with, They'll hit you
No.
as you're running away.
No, I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay, great. Yodel, you're up.
All right. Okay. I want to try this javelin out. We just got a hold of. Do I need to? Is it a double action to extend it and attack?
Well,
You mentioned I need to
okay.
extend it.
Give me a real character choice here. So if you would have like collapsed them and put in your bag, you're going to need a bonus action to extend it, an action to throw it.
I had a free hand. I was using it as a fashionable walking stick the whole time.
Okay, so you can just do an action to throw it. Did you? You didn't equip it yet, right? Which is no problem.
It's in my hand. I had it out in my hand the whole time. So
No, I mean on your sheet. So we're just going
I
to
didn't
give
equip it on my
you.
sheet. No, I couldn't find javelin.
That's okay. We'll use because T-Mare carries javelins. So we're gonna do. You get a plus. You get a +3 to hit. So go ahead and roll a d20 and add 3.
Wait, but first, can we move before striking?
Yeah,
or move
absolutely.
after striking? Does it matter?
It doesn't matter. Right now, you can move as you will, but if you are right next to like the enemy, when you move away, you get attack of opportunity. So right now, you can move however you want. You're fine.
All right. Well,
And with a javelin,
And
you're
also-
good.
Huh?
With a javelin, you're good where you are. It's up to you.
Yes, yeah. I'm just wondering, for safety's sake, does it matter when you attack? Does it matter how close? Does as long as he's within range, it hits no matter what, or
Well, you
like,
still have to
closer
roll
I
to
am?
attack.
Sorry.
You still have to roll to attack. Javelin does have 30-foot range, so you can move up to 30 feet away.
That's right. So either it's in the 30-foot range or it's out. It doesn't matter how close within that 30-foot range I am.
Yeah, in the case of
The
the
efficacy is the same.
javelin, that's correct. With a
Okay.
crossbow or something, you get disadvantage if you're super close because that's weird and awkward. With a javelin, you can just
Okay. Crossbow is a gun, though.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. I want to attack with this javelin.
Okay, from where you are.
From where I am.
Yes, go ahead. Roll a d20, add 3.
$12 plus 3 is 15.
Oh, 15 totally hits. So tell me how you do that.
Anime style. I stare at the wolf. The wolf growls back at me, and I growl back at it. Grr. And then I lift my weight up, preparing to put it on my solid foot. Lift my weight up while the background behind me goes shake, 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 shake. And the wolf gets a glint of fear in its eye, like, oh no. And then I stab at it from hell's heart. I stab at that wolf.
Right. Roll for damage. We're gonna see. You're gonna do 1d6 plus 2.
Peter Pat. It's a 6.
8 points of damage. Wait.
Plus 2 is 8. Okay. What is custom roll? Oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so this undead direwolf is a bit pissed. It's not super pumped about this, and it starts like growling and roaring about. Jesse, you're up.
Yes. Oh, hello, everyone. I am your local merriment maker.
In the middle of battle. Oh, hello, everyone.
I believe I can be of assistance by moving next to Ehave and doing using my talons of wounding to take a shot at the assailant.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
Got it. I rolled a 17, everyone.
Oh, that hits. Yeah. And are you gonna sharpen your talon?
I shall sharpen my talon as I strike him down upon the ground with my slashing action like.
So that is 2d6 plus 1. It should be plus 1.
It should be plus 1 instead of minus 1?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's that would be 11. And I get what's the 1d4 plus 1d4 thing?
Oh, yeah. So,
Yeah.
because you sharpen it. So you
Yeah,
also
yeah,
get another
so-
D4.
Yes. Stacks on stacks on stacks on
Yeah.
stacks.
I believe I did 12 damage in total.
12 damage.
Yeah.
That is, ooh. This wolf, it's almost unheard of that you see an undead look afraid. But this wolf yelps, and you think you see a flash of fear. It's in its eyes with this holy bird striking its finger against its like godly shield and like swiping across the muzzle of this undead wolf. This wolf looks real fucked up right now. It's not.
All right, Wolf. This is your new reality.
I would say his goose was cooked if it was not so offensive.
Scrimmy, you're up.
Yo, okay. Well, you know what? If this thing died once before, it can die again. I am going to. I kind of, although I do. I am concerned for our friend I have over here because they took 11 damage. So I think I'm going to do the responsible little role-playing thing and go up to him. And I have Cure Wounds, which is a touch spell. So I'm going to come up right behind them. I'm going to go up right behind them. And I'm going to use Cure Wounds.
Go ahead and roll your Cure Wounds. And
okay. Yes, 10.
All right, I have. Go ahead and you feel filled with the joy, the bardic joy that Scrimmy bequeaths on you. Oh, there's now! Dang, Queen! You feel good. Scrimmy, that's your action. Do you have any bonus or movement you want to do?
I don't want to. He's about to die, so I don't want to burn anything else. I think we can take him from here on out. So that is it. I blow my horn into Ihav's ear.
Excuse me?
My horn. Don't get it twisted. Get your mind out of the gutter. I take out my little horn and I go. And it's not bardic inspiration, but it's inspiring enough that Ihav knows I just healed them. 10 out of the 11 points of damage that they just suffered. So boom, get back in there and fuck them up.
And now you can, because it's your turn.
Sick. I'm gonna go give him a jabby jab with my dagger.
Okay, you dagger up. Go ahead and roll to hit.
11.
Oh
wait, no, +3, 14.
14 hits.
Yes.
So you go ahead and you basically like hold, like barely by your tiefling hands, hold the muzzle of this like damaged direwolf closed and like stab it between the eyes. Go ahead and roll for damage.
I can't. 4.
This direwolf, this undead, dread direwolf,
seems pretty dire.
collapses to the floor.
Oh! Yay!
It seems like your party's getting used to this.
I swear to God, there's another one in those trees, Stella. I swear to Jessie.
So your party takes a
That was
breath.
quite the moment. That was quite the moment, everyone.
Oh,
I would like everybody to roll. Let's go ahead and roll a wisdom check.
A wisdom check.
Yes.
I got a 20, everyone.
Same.
Where is? Oh, there it is. Okay. I am not very smart today. I got a 5. I'm not wise. I'm supposed to be super wise, though.
For once, it's okay.
Oh, you've been killing it. Are you kidding?
Yeah,
I have a 16.
A lapse in judgment. You're reading books. You're crushing skulls. Get the fuck out of here. Take it easy on yourself.
Yodel, what'd you get?
9.
Okay. So Jessie and Scrimmy kind of like look at each other after the battle, and then they look at the group. And you have a realization like this is getting worse. Like you do a Brady Bunch moment. I hate you. This is so serious. Damn it. You have a moment of realization that like the further you get, you just keep running into the undead. This is fucking not okay. This is not a thing that happens. You don't just like walk through the woods and run into an undead wolf. Like this is not normal. You I hate you. Are not cool with this. Particularly Jessie right now. But also like Scrimmy from that wisdom check, like this is not right. It's not right, but it's sorry.
Serious?
Okay,
no, I'm not. I'm very serious. So
can I roll an investigation check for the area, or is it?
Yeah, what do you want to find out?
I want to find out. Well, actually, I'll take that back. I want to channel divinity again to see if there's other undead around. That kind of thing.
Yep.
Okay, so once again, divine sense as an action, you can detect good and evil until the end of your next turn. You can sense anything affected by the hallow spell, or know the location of any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet. This is not behind total cover, or that is not behind total cover. You can use this feature 3 times per long rest. So that's my second time.
Okay, so you are now walking sort of towards. You've walked. 4 hours or so now. And you're walking directly towards the center of what you think the woods is. You do not sense any undead within 60 feet.
That's what you said last time. We almost got eaten by a wolf.
Yeah, but you had walked a long way since then. 60 feet is not that far ahead of you, right? Like, there is no undead within 60 feet. You walk another, let's say, 2 hours.
Oh, and wow.
You are at a place where you think, I forgot to do a thing, but we'll do it now. You are at a place where you think signifies on the map where the shrine was.
The
to roll for perception, you can.
Okay, perception.
Tamara and I have roll with disadvantage.
What?
Why? Why do I have a disadvantage?
Why do I have a disadvantage?
Because you do.
I only got a 10.
Okay.
17.
Well, I have
that's
an 8.
Disadvantage.
Sorry?
That's with disadvantage.
I don't know how to do this.
Roll twice and take the lower number.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't like that rule.
Okay, well, 8. Oh wait, I hit the wrong one the first time. I hit persuasion, so this is perception. My bad.
Yeah.
So
just roll it twice and take the lower.
So I have a 10. I have 10.
You see nothing.
What do you mean? My second one was 21. That's crazy. I want to know why I have a disadvantage. Okay, 11, I guess.
Okay. Everybody else can roll normally.
18.
Yeah.
We got 18.
Yeah.
Sorry,
No.
what are we rolling now? I missed that.
Perception. You've come to a place where you think that like the shrine would be.
Mm-hmm.
So the highest is Scrimmy was an 18.
I rolled a 10.
Okay. Yeah. There's nothing here.
No signs of like trodden ground, maybe something that used to be a shrine.
Put on the glasses.
Okay.
Put on the glasses.
I throw on my glasses and take a look.
You put on the glasses.
Like
well,
a face wash commercial.
you didn't.
Yeah.
You didn't say you took the glasses with you.
Yeah, I thought he did.
No, I did.
What?
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you did.
I kind of assume I've been walking along with them. I kind of pictured in my funny little imagination me just
In that
never took them
case,
off.
roll with disadvantage.
Oh!
What? Hang on.
Yeah.
What am I?
They're not your prescription.
You know what? I'm sick of this prescription. Can I do like a healing word touch myself to cure my eyes?
What if someone else can? What is the prescription for someone else? What if one of us wears them?
Sure, but hold on. Scrimmy has the glasses on him. Roll with disadvantage.
5.
Yeah, we.
It's a 5. It's a 5.
Okay.
But I have the glasses though.
You sure do. So right now, Timera, you were carrying the books, right? No, you were carrying the bag of stones, right?
No, I just have the candles.
The candles.
I have happy
you
I
were carrying...
separated this out because I'm like, imagine I'd be dead right now. Kidding me?
Sure. Yeah. Timur has the candles. I has the bag of stones, right?
I don't think I should say anything without a light present.
Yeah. I have the bag. I have the bag of stones.
Okay, sorry. So
have
then
the
re-roll your perception check with disadvantage.
Ooh.
What's with the disadvantage?
We took the stuff.
Thing.
No, we took the things we weren't supposed to take. So anyone that has it, so there's only one person that doesn't have it. So you're not going to have disadvantage. That's why we all do. Yeah.
And the one person who didn't have the disadvantage had a 5.
Oh.
Trust me, I do have a disadvantage. It's called devoutness.
No.
At every moment, I do have to check in with someone or something.
Oh no.
Okay, well, you see nothing here. You've
Can
traveled for another 2 hours or so.
Can I do a Mr. Magoo double take? It's not like they're cemented onto my face. Can I take the glasses off and squint really hard at, I take them off. They're glasses.
Can. It doesn't change anything.
Yeah.
Fuck.
What if
I say, friends, this doesn't seem right. I would like to do an Arcana check.
Yes, let's light some candles, do an Arcana check. It's here.
light the candles and look with the glasses at the same time?
Is this also disadvantage?
Yep.
Okay, well,
you people are handling all those items that make me uncomfortable. I think I've had just about enough of you for now. I do believe you've been good compatriots, but I cannot stand sacrilege at any given moment, let alone constantly. You have incensed me, and I do wish you good day. And I fly off.
Oh no.
Wow.
that was heavy.
Can we all agree that was pretty sudden?
Yeah. That was scary. Didn't expect it. Didn't see it coming.
He was.
Rhea, now.
He went from protecting I have to being like, fuck you, I'm taking my ball and going home.
I don't like him. He spoke funny and he's got a weird name.
He did threaten to eat me like 5 times.
He looked you up like you was a hawk, a chicken, a turkey, a hawk, like a bird, like I don't know. It sounds weird. I can't do his accent.
He looked me up like I was a hot wing.
Yeah, like a shrimp on the barbie. Is that? No.
Yeah, that's good.
All
right.
I have roll with disadvantage.
Yes, I did. I see your disadvantage, and I rolled a 24
with disadvantage,
and then a 23.
Everything you've taken from that clearing has a vague essence of magic on it.
Yes. With a 23, I get a vague essence.
Mm-hmm.
That's all there is to perceive.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's something going on, obviously. So let's
Mhm.
start a ritual. Let's light some candles, open some books, put on some glasses. See what we
All
see.
right, the cure for like the bad magic that's coming off of these items is to just use them even harder.
Wait, so oh god, I'm gonna fuck up their name. The god of knowledge.
Ayun.
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 Right. That was for the audience's benefit. When we read the books, did we learn anything about thievery or taking what doesn't belong to you or anything
it's not good.
morally
Don't do that.
quirky like that?
But that's
We found it. We didn't steal it. We found it.
It was left for us.
It was reclaimed.
It was fate.
Repurposed.
It was one of those kiosks that you see in like some neighborhoods. They're like, it's one of those libraries on the sidewalk where they're like, take a book or leave a book. And
Make a magic item, leave a magic item.
yeah, we didn't have any books to give, so we took. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's a communal thing.
So
All
that's
right,
why
well,
we're running into these crazy animals, I'm assuming.
We've got so we're still at around where we thought that the shrine would be, right?
Yeah.
We didn't yeah, because you said we were going to move on. Okay. So should we stick around here and try and, I don't know, divine this shrine, or move on, cut our losses and move on? What do you guys think?
I think we should do one more investigation check.
I like that idea. This
I
time,
would
without the
say-
magic, we'll have to drop the items first and try it that way.
What would you say?
I would say roll intelligence or arcana.
With disadvantage, or if we
With
drop
disadvantage,
But
because
if we-
no.
we put these things on the ground and kind of walk off a little bit.
Everybody with disadvantage.
God damn it.
So we still have the magic stink on us.
Okay, here's my first arcana, 12.
guilt.
Second one, 17. So 12. And then, what'd you say? An arcana
One or
and
the
what?
other. You can't do both. One or the other.
Okay, I did arcana. So 12.
Yep.
4. Oh boy.
I have.
I thought I already did one. Okay, I'll do another one.
Yeah, no, it's another one.
Okay.
With disadvantage.
Yeah.
Hang on. My internet's being garbage right now. I'm sorry. Okay, so we got a 15 plus 4 is a 19. And an 18 plus 4 is a 22.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I have
That's with the wizard, yo.
finally has a moment and is like, shit. Sorry, guys. We should probably not steal shit from holy shrines.
This is because I stole that boat, isn't it?
Like a pair of
I think this is specifically because we stole the holy shit from the holy shrines.
You're right. It's all your fault.
You come across a pair of fun glasses. What are you gonna? What really? I'm just gonna let them sit around.
Yeah, like Chekhov's glasses. If you hear about them, you gotta put them on by the third act.
Exactly.
Secondarily, I have, because you rolled so high, you realize that like maps are a thing of knowledge. And followers of Ayun would provide knowledge to wayward travelers. But the opposite of that would be stealing from a shrine to Ayun. So you realize that like carrying these objects will do poorly for you going forward.
Okay. Guys.
All right,
how about
gang.
this?
I'm realizing that Ayun is a god of knowledge, and part of that is sharing that knowledge with the less knowledgeable. And anyone who stumbled into that clearing, such as we did, would have needed that knowledge. And we done fucked up.
How long would it take for?
Sorry, go ahead.
What if we made penance with this god by rebuilding a really quick makeshift shrine where we redraw a little map somewhere off the path for fellow travelers. We just recreate the same fucking map, a little shrine. We just rebuild as best we can. And then, the God will forgive us because if there's anything that wisdom has taught me, it's that you make penance. That is the wisest thing. To ask for forgiveness is the wisest thing than to never have made a mistake.
We can include instructions to return these items to that other shrine. If you're heading south, do us a mitzvah.
Yep.
That's
Go
what
ahead and roll a wisdom check with disadvantage.
I think that's an advantage. That was kind of smart. Go on. Well, I'm not going to roll lower than that.
You never know.
17.
Oh, I did. Fuck. I rolled a 4. And then a
13.
If anybody wants to, as Scrimmy is saying this, you can roll wisdom to see if there's wisdom in this proclamation.
Roll wisdom
Mhm.
with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Okay, well that's pretty low, so that's bad. That one's higher somehow. Okay, so 10.
Okay.
Wouldn't a god of wisdom appreciate a gesture of wisdom, of apology, of
Maybe
penance?
what was your all totals?
3.
10.
13.
5.
Okay, a 13. I have.
But you just asked us to do it again? Because
No,
my one from before was 17. Okay.
Okay, you're fine. So, yeah, this is again responding to Scrimmy's idea. I have is like, shit. It's a really good idea.
Exactly what I would have said.
Yeah, if you are to move forward, you will have to appease Ayun. You realize that you'll either have to return these items or create an equivalent altar for wandering travelers to have knowledge of this area. So would you rather go back 4 hours or build an equivalent shrine here?
Well, Yodel knows the area pretty well. And that shrine didn't seem that difficult. Also, I brought that cloth with me, so we can totally build an altar. It's on my
Also, the shrine was wrong, by the way. Wasn't really giving us much knowledge. I just want to point that out. The campsite had nothing. The book has 4 words in it. I'm not really crying about it.
Ayun shoots lightning down at you and you die. I'm joking.
Oh my god.
Poor taste. Yeah, I don't like it. Thumbs down.
Jesus.
That's
that would happen.
I think that if a god of knowledge were to strike you with lightning, if anything, you would get a good idea.
Yeah. It would turn into a little.
Okay. So you've realized, thank goodness, you're not going to walk in circles forever. You rolled a 13. Your options are, unless you want to continue to roll with disadvantage for basically ever, you return these items or you build a new shrine.
Didn't the 4 words in the journal say, "Here lies my
history"?
History? Legacy? No,
I
history.
wrote it down. Herein lies my history.
Yeah, herein, one word,
Maybe-
lies my history.
Maybe that's instructions. We're supposed to leave those items there.
Hindsight. Can I write in the book "Hindsight is 20/20" on the next page?
Yeah.
100%.
I
Or
take
better
whatever.
yet, put me down.
Okay, you've decided to am I right, create a new shrine here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
So you add those words to the journal. Screw me,
I write.
Staff use only.
I write. Don't steal this book. If I'm limited to 4 words, that's all I write.
Okay. Don't steal
Okay.
this book.
And then on the next page, and the glasses too.
Okay.
And here's the pouch. And the pouch. to
Great.
Skinny. Add it to
And the books.
Great. Great. And you leave the blue cloth. And I assume the
Additionally-
candles, Timir?
I mean, I'll leave the candles. Like when I took it, I am like, it's for the good. I don't like that it's making it look like I was being bad. If anything, we should have taken the rubies and sold those to people, but fine. We'll put everything back, including the candles, I guess.
Additionally, I would like to leave an ink bottle there as like an offering to like continue sharing knowledge and like writing things down.
That's really good. I love that.
Would we need to leave a quill to go with the ink bottle?
I can do that too.
Okay.
I'll leave a quill. I'm illiterate. I don't know why I was carrying it.
You kind of can't be because you have to at least be able to read Infernal because you read Infernal.
Yeah, don't you read like 4 languages?
Yes, but you don't write Infernal with ink. You write it with the fire of your soul.
That's right. Right.
It's like illiterate. You're descriptive.
Okay. Yeah. All this wisdom we needed like 6 hours ago.
I was rolling with disadvantage the whole time.
So you spend about another hour setting up this new shrine to Ayun. You write a few more words in the book saying, don't steal this book or this bag or these glasses. And you leave an ink and quill. And you set up a new stone and you set the blue piece of fabric. And all of a sudden the clouds part. And there's a bit of sun that comes down.
How nice.
And you set off, which it's 6:30 at night now. Where do you set off?
Away.
Okay.
Wait, you know what's absolutely bananas? Is that like we set out to find this shrine and couldn't find it, so built a shrine on the spot where we thought that shrine would be.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Gods are weird.
Yeah, the gods must be crazy. North?
We want to head towards
knowledge hot from that.
What's that little house thing that was there? Are we trying to head towards that?
True.
Yeah, should we detour?
Yeah.
What's the
I
little?
don't know. We've got that. We were supposed to go and help Taruth. Got the letter. She's been waiting a while.
Mm.
And does that change your minds in any way?
I forgot about the letter. Fine, we'll go wherever they are. Where are we going?
Setting off sort of kind of north. You're kind of unsure, let's just say, whether you want to head towards this house symbol or head north. So you're sort of, either way, you have to kind of head north. You travel another, and we're just about to end here, but I would like one more person to roll a d6.
Okay.
Someone who hasn't rolled it yet?
Yeah.
Yodel, go for it.
Yeah.
Okay. Rolling d6. No whammies, no whammies. I got a 6.
Yeah.
We already rolled that. Roll again.
Oh,
That was
I
the
see.
dread.
I see how this works.
Yeah.
That's why it's a random encounter.
From behind the trees, just sort of to your left, you hear a rustle.
No.
And a
Oh, dear.
rustle. And between sort of the bushes, you see a brown muzzle and a brown sort of like hairy foot come through and look up at you with deep brown eyes.
Oh.
And that's where we'll end tonight. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Wow.
Oh my god.
I'm muted. All right. That is it. There. That was our show. Thank you to everybody for tuning in, and thank you to 4 of you for sticking around. This is so exciting. Every single time we do the show, it's just like, oh my god, what's going to happen next? What's going to happen next? So this was so much fun. So make sure to subscribe that way, that side, right about here. Hit that button. If I can smash that button, and then you will get notifications for when we're going live again. Remember, that's every second Monday at 7:30. You can find us on YouTube, Twitch, and our brand new home, Glad Day TV. And I think that's it for everyone. Thank you to everybody for for joining in. Thank you to Mike for being our guest player and also illustrating all of the players, all of the characters tonight. So you can check out our Instagram and stuff. All of the illustrations of the characters are there, so you can see them for the very first time as they see themselves and as I see them. And that's everything. Thank you again to our sponsors, Make Lemonade, Howl and Roar Records, and Stormcrow Manor. Check out our website if you want cool stuff. And that's it. Have a great night, everybody. See you on the February 8th. See you February 8th at 7:30. Good night.